Okay, guys, one take. Everybody knows the rules. So if I screw it up, too bad. Deal with it. We're going to work through it. I'm just kidding, though. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Madden 19, first sub tip of the year. I promise you guys I would show you guys how to beat every single coverage shell for a one-play touchdown. So we're going to focus primarily on the, the cover three. That seems to be a pretty popular coverage right now. I'm going to be honest with you, two-man under isn't one I'm going to break down for you just because right now two-man under it's man coverage. So it comes down to, if you have two-man under, can you run a skinny post and have a guy who's a lot faster than the corner that's guarding him? That's what you need to beat two-man under for a one-play touchdown. But what I'm going to go ahead and show you right now is mostly stuff that maybe you kind of had an idea about, maybe you didn't. I'm actually choosing a playbook in a formation that I've never run before just to prove a point that you can kind of dial this up out of whatever you want. So don't necessarily focus on what I'm running. Apply these route combinations to what you're running, and I think you guys will be in pretty good shape. I just had to check, make sure I was recording instead of streaming because I've done that before. So we're going to go ahead and start off first and foremost with, we're in the Tennessee Titans playbook. If you guys really cared, we're going to go ahead and run the tight flex. And we're going to basically throw, our fastest guys possible in the game. And let me tell you, the Chiefs are fast. They're really, really, really fast. So if you're looking for a Regs team to just bomb it out with, Mahomes and the Chiefs is a really good starting point. So let's go ahead and start it off here with cover three. Now, in the past, you want to do this to the wide side of the field. This year, you're going to do it to the short side of the field. We're going to go random cover three. So boom, random cover three. All right, so you want to run this to the short side of the field. Let me go ahead and back the ball up. You want to do this on the short side. So you're going to have a skinny post, a streak, and an out route. Now, last year, again, you went with the post running to the wide side of the field, and then you used a 5-yard out route. 5-yard out route doesn't work anymore. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a 10-yard out route, so smart route a receiver, and then you're going to basically streak and have a skinny post. So for the rest of it, it's totally up to you. You could run, playmaker hitch, doesn't matter. So here we go. Now you're just going to look for that skinny post. Boom, you see it cut over the top, bombs away, one-play touchdown. He's open by 100 yards. So that's your cover three formula. I can sit here and show it to you 100 more times. I'll go ahead and do it one more time just to kind of prove it to you. I want to make this video digestible for you guys. There's no reason to do like a 30-minute chalk talk on one-play touchdowns. Here is quarters three deep, man up three deep. So same thing, skinny post, streak, the deal. This is a man coverage, so hopefully we get time here. In that situation, that is a spot where it may be a cover three cloud guy is a little bit tougher to beat over the top. A safety that's already high might be a little bit tougher. So that one didn't work. But, quarters three deep, if you're in a spot where you're facing quarters three deep, that means you're in a bad spot already and you probably did something to deserve being there. So we're going to go ahead and show you here, roll out, skinny post, going to break over the top. Just look at that. And Mahomes just airmailed it, but he's open by 100 yards. All right, so that's the first formula. Extremely, extremely easy. Really, really, really easy. Now there's a lot of really glitchy ones that you can run. Let me go ahead and show you a little sneaky one. This isn't a one-play touchdown, but this is a little bit of a bonus for you guys. Let's see if I actually have a route that can do what I want here. Yeah, I think this one will work. Let's go ahead and go cover three again. So random cover three. This is another cover three beater, a little sneaky one. Let's go ahead and respot the ball. I don't want to face quarters three deep. I want to face a true cover three here. So, okay, true cover three. All right, for this setup, all you want to do is have a fade on the field. Doesn't matter what else you have. And then you want to maybe, you could have a guy in the flat if you want. Watkins' route is actually not deep enough. Hopefully this will work here. But what I want to show you here is, typically speaking, if you were to have a deep crossing pattern and motion it across the formation, snap it, boom, right there. The B receiver is going to be like so open. So if you can imagine if he was on something that was like a corner route, one of those deep over routes that actually get depth, you can see that would be absolute cash money. For some reason, the way this game plays, they decide that they would rather bracket the X receiver. So you're going to see like literally any over pattern, as long as you snap it to the inside of the fade from compression, is going to be uncovered to the sideline. And you can see really easily. There's you got double team in the middle of the field. That's how crazy this is right now. And then you can clearly see, you just, honestly, that might be the move now that I think about it. I'd probably end up doing that. Just, have a dude that you could playmaker way to the outside on this route combination. So, maybe do something like this, hit Hill on a hitch, Watkins motion across. Snap the ball. He's going to run his route. He's going to get free release to the outside. Obviously, Watkins, you playmaker him up the sideline if you wanted to. Whatever. You guys can see it. I can't believe you caught that. Anywho, that's another little sneaky concept that I'm kind of working on. A skinny post actually won't work. You want something that's like a rounded off pattern that crosses the field. So a deep cross is really nice. See if I can find one here. I really don't. Maybe the play cross would work. Let's see here. I'm going to show Joel how to run his tight flex. I don't think he's a sub. I'm just kidding. Yeah, so Watkins' route would be perfect here in this spot. So take a look at this. He should get an absolutely dynamite release here. I mean, yeah. I mean, look at that. I mean, that just destroys cover 3. So there's a cute little cover 3 beater for you. I might even start running tight flex. Anywho, so we'll go ahead and keep going. Let's go ahead and go forward to cover 4 match. This one should be really common sense for you. A theme you're going to pick up from this is that skinny posts are the best. All right, so cover 4. Cover 4 quarter is brand new. A lot of players are calling it right now. They're going to learn quickly that they need to stop calling it. But for the time being, here we go. Cover 4 quarters. My favorite thing is honestly just a skinny post. Have a fast dude on it. You should be fine. The other thing you could do is run a pin concept. So you have a Conley on the in route and then the skinny post over the top. You could run mesh concepts right here and be just fine. So cover 4 match, you're going to see what happens is the square in is going to pull the attention of the safety into a match coverage, maybe even the corner on the left into match coverage as well. And then Watkins breaks to the post. Because it is man match, Watkins has man leverage against the outside corner who's going to be chasing him. And it's going to be a one-play touchdown. So you see that? I mean, he's wide open all over the top. So you want somebody screaming fast right here. So, again, this is what I'm talking about. Like, if you have a man coverage situation, it comes down to the speed. So go back to the play call menu. Obviously, put your fastest player on the skinny post. You want somebody that could beat his man for the one-play touchdown. If you're really, really struggling against the 4 match to get that separation that you need, what I would recommend doing is this. So we'll go back to cover 4, go back to cover 4 match. All right, so cover 4 quarters, boom. The other thing you could do is maybe something like this. You saw that he got double teamed there. Maybe put Travis Kelce on a streak, maybe even a curl. You just want something that's going to make sure that that safety that is to the inside on the right is going to play match on Kelce and then allow Hill to really get open over the top. So, boom, he checks down, and now Tyreek Hill is like, see you later. So, bombing out to him. And that'd be a one-play touchdown with a little bit stronger arm right there. But you can clearly see that he's gone. It's really, really, really good. So another thing you could do would maybe be a streak. Streak, skinny post, square in. This is a pin concept again. So again, square in. And that's going to get pretty good sep. Whoever that corner is really fast. Who is that? Denzel Ward keeping up with Tyreek Hill. That's pretty solid. But yeah, you clearly see that there's nobody over the top to worry about. It's a run-out touchdown with any speed. All right, next one. What else do we have? Oh, another cover 3. Another cover 3. So let's go ahead and show you another cute little cover 3 one that you can use. So I showed you the little 10-yard out route from compression. You can also do another one. Here's one that you can run. You go Conley to the outside, put him on a comeback, and then he'll pull down that zone just as easily as a 10-yard out route would. So now Tyreek Hill is like gone again. Patrick Mahomes, I can see why a lot of the top players aren't using the Chiefs. He's not accurate. But you can definitely see, he's open for the one-play touchdown. No, there's no situation where that corner is going to recover and make that play. So, again, comeback is a good one. And then I just like to run a streak and a skinny post here. If you can step into your throw, you're going to be much better off. There's a good throw. So that's a one-play touchdown as well against cover 3. That's an old one. That's actually one I used to run in like Madden 25. It was pretty popular. Comeback, streak, skinny post. What else can we talk about? Cover 2. Don't have a one-play touchdown for cover 2, but let me give you a nice little cute concept that I'm running that can help you guys significantly here. So, as you guys know, the quad flats do a much better job this year. So quad flats, if you just decide to do the wide side of the field thing, so for instance, if I want to throw Conley's route actually might get open against a quad flat. Let's find out here. Yeah, it does. It drops it off. Tight flex might be the best formation in the game. I'm looking at it for the first time really right now. Let me find a worse corner. So that corner that Conley's on is a rare corner in the game. That's like a 15-yard corner. You're not going to find too many of those. Playbooks have them, but they're pretty littered throughout. It's kind of hard to find consistent one. A book that has a ton of them. Let me find a different corner route for you guys. Bench switch. That's a different corner route. So this is a corner route that a lot of players are more used to, this type of corner route. So this shorter one to Conley, it's definitely not a 15-yard corner route, right? So if I wanted to throw this against the cloud flat to the wide side of the field, in 18, that's money. You're going to throw that all day long, super easy. In 19, you see that the cloud flats actually get more depth, and by the time they drop it off, the safety's there to take care of him. So there's really not that window that you're used to seeing in Madden 19. So I'll tell you what I'm doing to start the year. I'm doing a combo of a corner wheel. So corner wheel is probably the way that I'm going to do it. And the reason that I do it is that the wheel route, I find, does a really good job, of pulling that cloud flat. You don't have to even motion him up to receiver position. You could do it out of the backfield. You could do it under center. So any under center, and you're going to ask me, hey Zan, doesn't the wheel route kind of pull the cloud flat towards the corner? No, I want you to watch. From the jump, the cloud flat doesn't drop with the depth and width. You'll see it right away. You're going to see that he's like, okay, boom. That's such a different animation than what you saw in the previous play. Just having a wheel on the same side as a corner route is absolutely money. So I could do it to this side too. So, Williams on a wheel, Tyreek Hill. You don't even have to have a pull route for the safety. You don't even have to have a pull route on that deep half. So I think that was hard flat cover too. Let me, yeah, that was. Let me go ahead and make sure it's cloud flat this time. Okay, cloud flat. So wheel route, corner route combo is probably my favorite. Again, it pulls that cloud flat down a lot quicker, and then you can see that there's that window. Like you could definitely see him dropping it off versus when you don't have the wheel route on that same side. He kind of just drifts and drifts and drifts and then stops and freezes in place for a second because there's no other route. So with this wheel route, that's a hard flat coverage, but you could definitely see that the wheel route is going to get a different result out of that corner. So we're going to go with, show you the cloud flats again. And just watch how the outside corner just kind of doesn't drift. They changed the cloud flats to have a deeper drop and a wider width this year. So they dropped to a different spot on the field. If you think about the field as an XY grid, they widened out the X so that he gets a few yards further out, and then they deepened the Y so he goes further back. And that's why they do a better job at defending corners this year. And there are routes in the game like swings that can help, but I feel like the wheel is the best one to pull the corner route or the corner down just enough. Like you can definitely see it. Like, okay, so I can get that throw off if the pressure could stop getting to the quarterback here. Let's see here. This is cloud flat again. Let's try it here. All right, so again, you could like definitely see it. Like, boom, it's there. Now, obviously, you definitely want a you would want a pull route ideally, so the deep half safety doesn't get there. But you can definitely tell that it's a better route combination when you have the wheel. All right, what else? So we've shown you a million ways to beat cover 3. We've shown you how I'm throwing corner routes against cover 2 this year. What else? Regular cover 4. I think you'll still see a fair amount of cover 4 drop. So I think it'd be smart to maybe show that. All right, so cover 4 drop. Again, I like to go to the pin concept. That's still my favorite concept in the game against cover 4. It has been for almost 3 years now. It just is. I'm a huge fan of it. So again, skinny post with a deep in route. Pulls that safety down. And this year, you're actually going to have to wait for him to get over the top of that far corner. And you see right there that I was able to fit that in. So against the cover 4 drop, you actually have to wait for him to take a few extra steps towards that side if you want to get him open, because that safety will squat, but he will eventually recover. So again, you got to have a lot of time in the pocket to make this throw. And then you can bomb it all the way over the top. Now again, you want your fastest player. Conley's fast, but you want your fastest player possible on that. You see that there's a window there, a good strong arm, really fast receiver. That's a one-play touchdown. So we got a million ways to beat cover 3 for a big gain. We've got the cover 4 match popped. We've got cover 4 regular. You can see how that works. You probably want to do it to the wide side of the field. Here's what it looks like on the short side. We'll do that same concept, pin concept, skinny post in a deep in route. Here it is. See how he just kind of drifts more? The short side, I don't like it nearly as much. You want to run the post to the wide side. So don't do it to the short side. Cover 3 beaters to the short side of the field. Cover 4 beaters to the wide side of the field, unless it's match, and then it's just a skinny post, period. Actually, I like the cover 4 match. I like to throw the cover 4 match skinny post to the short side of the field. I'll show that to you. So we showed you that in the previous example, like I think it was Ward was playing good match coverage against his man when he was running from short to wide. But you'll notice that cover 4 match against a post running wide to short actually does a pretty good job as well. So do something like this. Boom. Conley, boom, to the post. Even though he's double team, and we hit our lineman on that throw. Even though he was double team right there, you saw that he got a step. So again, pin concept. You could streak if you want. Boom, separation. Running it to the short side of the field. You can see right there, he beat his man by a good 3 yards. But Mahomes is just underthrowing it. EA know that he's one of the strongest arm quarterbacks in the league already as a second-year player. He's throwing the ball like he's got like 92 throw power. He's got to have like 98, 99 throw power. But maybe he does. I don't know. All right, guys, so those are the route combinations. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to DM, reach out, do whatever you need to do to get a hold of me. I'm here to help you guys. Guys, make sure that you guys check out Playbook GG. If you guys aren't subbed to the site, you really should be. We gave you guys 20 game plans last year for $10. I mean, there's no better deal out there. I'm not here to badmouth any other sites. You know, I have friends that run content sites. You guys know that. I'm not here to say bad things about them. They do quality work as well. But I can almost assure you, you're not going to get a better bang for your buck. You guys are already subs to the site. For $10 more, you're going to get everything. We got 6 guides. 5 pros are coming to the site in the first month or so. We're going to be dropping so much content that you won't even have enough time to digest it all. But it's going to be the best deal in Madden. I'm really excited for Madden 19. Thank you so much for subbing to the channel. We'll be doing our regular thing. You guys know, Monday through Friday, basically 10 a.m. until like 5 p.m. every single day, unless I'm doing content for Playbook. Thank you so much for the support. I'm really excited about this year. It's looking like it's going to be a really promising year. We're playing good Madden already, and hopefully you guys, when you guys get the game, if you don't already have it, can take these tips out of the box and start busting some heads. So best of luck to you guys. We'll talk at you later. Have a good one.